Greta Gerwig's The Chronicles of Narnia. The Magician's Nephew adds Carey Mulligan to its star-studded cast. Visionary director Greta Gerwig is breathing new life into one of the most cherished fantasy worlds in literature. With The Chronicles of Narnia, The Magician's Nephew, Gerwig is embarking on an ambitious journey to retell the origins of Narnia, diving into the mythical past of a universe that has captivated generations. The film, which is currently deep in pre-production, has already drawn headlines for its stellar cast and creative direction. Now, it appears another major star is joining the project, acclaimed actress Carey Mulligan. Mulligan, a three-time Academy Award nominee known for her emotionally resonant performances in films like An Education, Promising Young Woman and Maestro, is reportedly in advanced talks to join the cast of The Magician's Nephew. If finalized, Mulligan will portray the sickly mother of Digory, one of the two young protagonists whose fateful curiosity opens the door to an unimaginable magical world, and the powerful evil that lies within. Gerwig, whose transition from indie darling to blockbuster storyteller has been met with both critical acclaim and massive box office success, most recently with Barbie, is tackling this adaptation with a fresh perspective, blending the mythic tone of C.S. Lewis's work with the cinematic richness audiences have come to expect from her. Her involvement alone has significantly raised anticipation for this project, but the cast she's assembling has elevated expectations even further. Alongside Carey Mulligan, The Magician's Nephew boasts a glittering ensemble. Daniel Craig, famous for his portrayal of James Bond, is set to take on the role of Uncle Andrew, a mysterious and morally ambiguous magician whose experiments with magical rings inadvertently introduce the children to other worlds, and ultimately to Narnia. Craig's interpretation of this eccentric character is expected to add depth and charisma, perhaps even a sinister undertone. Rising star Emma Mackey, best known for her roles in Sex Education and Emily, is reportedly cast as the infamous White Witch, one of the most iconic villains in literary fantasy. Her casting suggests a bold reimagining of the character, one that could explore her rise to power long before her rule over the frozen lands seen in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. The role of Aslan, the Great Lion and a symbolic figure of justice and creation in Narnia, will be voiced by the legendary Meryl Streep. Known for her transformative performances and unparalleled presence, Streep's casting brings both gravitas and warmth to a role that has deep spiritual resonance for fans of the series. Her voice will likely lend a timeless quality to the character, making Aslan feel both comforting and powerful. The Magician's Nephew is the sixth book published in the Chronicles of Narnia series, but it is chronologically the first, a prequel that explores how Narnia came to be. The story follows young Digory and Polly Plummer, two curious children in 1990s London, updated from the original Edwardian setting, who stumble into otherworldly realms through magical rings created by Uncle Andrew. Their exploration leads them to a desolate, dying world where they awaken Jadis, the White Witch, setting into motion the events that will later plague Narnia. Unlike other Narnia stories that primarily focus on large-scale battles and epic quests, The Magician's Nephew has a more intimate and philosophical tone. It explores themes of temptation, grief, creation, and redemption. It also provides a poetic origin story for the iconic lamppost in the snowy woods, a subtle but powerful symbol of Narnia's birth. Gerwig's adaptation promises to honor the original material while introducing modern cinematic elements. The decision to set the film in the 1990s could create a unique visual and cultural backdrop for the characters, making the magical elements stand out even more against the mundane world. This shift may also help connect the story to younger generations while preserving the timeless essence of Lewis's narrative. Behind the scenes, the film is being produced by Hollywood heavyweights Mark Gordon, Amy Pascal and Vincent Sieber, names associated with high-quality productions that balance artistic vision with commercial appeal. Their collaboration with Netflix marks a strategic move. Once the film completes a 2-week theatrical release, it will be available on the streaming platform, allowing audiences worldwide to experience the magic from home. This hybrid release model reflects the changing landscape of film distribution and also offers the potential for The Magician's Nephew to reach both dedicated fans of the books and newcomers alike. With Netflix's global reach and commitment to prestige projects, the Narnia franchise has the opportunity to be reintroduced to the world in a truly grand fashion. As casting continues and production ramps up, all eyes are on Greta Gerwig and her team. Bringing Narnia to life is no small task. The series holds a sacred place in the hearts of millions, but Gerwig has shown she can blend heart, intellect, and wonder in her work like few directors today. The film is currently slated for release in late 2026, and although that may feel like a long wait, The growing anticipation and the talent involved suggest that The Magician's Nephew will be well worth it. With a rich source material, a brilliant cast, and an inspired director at the helm, this reimagining of Narnia's beginnings could mark the start of a new golden age for the franchise, one that honors the past while boldly stepping into the future.